Hi everyone, this is Christine from Mail Something Pretty, and today I wanted to do a quick video on what I discovered to be an easier way to stamp the body of the butterfly from the Butterfly Gala stamp set. You can see you have all the components of the butterflies that are separate, like the body and the antenna, and then the wings and the fill-ins, and I found a way that works for me to get the body stamped straight, so I just wanted to share it with you in case you were having any trouble getting it straight. So this is the card we're going to make, and I'm going to have my pieces cut here. I'm just going to start by stamping the butterfly. So I'm going to do 4 different ones. I'm doing this one, so I already have it on a block. I'm going to use Night of Navy, and what I find is how it works good with a punch is kind of stamp towards the bottom of the paper. I'm actually going to do it twice, and you'll see why in a second. Partly as a backup in case I mix up a little bit, or but I'm going to show you 2 different thicknesses of ink. So let's see. I already have the components for the butterfly. The top of the wings come separate from the bottom, and they do that because if you wanted to do different colors, a lot of times like the fill-ins, like the little one, here it is, it's all one piece, but they do it like that. In case you wanted to have like a purple top and a blue bottom. I'm doing Calypso Coral here, and the reason why I did 2, so I'm going to do full strength on one, I'm going to flip around, and I'm just going to stamp, almost like stamp off, so I'm going to stamp it a second time, and it'll be lighter, because I decided I liked the lighter one for this card better. This is, oh, that's a different butterfly, but that's darker, so I liked the lighter one. So it's one way, instead of stamping off on my scrap, hopefully I line it up, because my head's not directly over where I was supposed to be looking because of the camera. Here we go. So you can see like that's full strength, and then that's, I guess, half strength, or the next generation, I think they call it. I'm going to do the same thing with the bottom. So I'm just going to ink it up, line it up, and you can see right through. Oh, you know what, that wasn't so good. Let's try it again. There we go. That's the beauty of the photopolymer, is you can see right through to do it. And that's my second strength. See, it's really a big difference between the darker and the lighter. So for this card, I kind of liked the light one better, but I can save these guys for another project rather than wasting it on my scrap. Okay. Actually, I'm going to use the inks again. So the stamp set goes beautifully with the I think they call it the butterfly. Actually, I have it right here. The Butterfly Duet Punch. So this is the stamp set that we're using. Right now it's in the 2019 catalog. I'm hoping it carries over to the next annual catalog. I know the punch is, so fingers crossed the stamp set does too. And right now you can buy it as a bundle and save 10%. The card that I copied from, actually, I think Julie Davidson is a stamp demonstrator. I found it on Pinterest, and I love the layout. So really it's the same card, but I changed all my colors. She did the light blue with the gingham, which was pretty, but I liked bold colors, so that's what I changed it to. But just so you know, that's where the stamp set and the punch came from. And also the reason why I like to stamp, I said, on the bottom, is so then you can kind of have a handle to hold it while you punch. Let's see. There we go. Now, some people may stamp the body before they punch. I have found that I might not stamp the body exactly straight, so then when I punch it out, I have this crooked body. So I like to punch it out first and then do my body. You can see the larger one is thicker on the top and thinner on the bottom. If you did it upside down, I think it would be fine. The smaller one, for my eyes anyways, it looks the same. I don't know if it's the same, but it looks like it. And what I do, actually that's the wrong color. I'm gonna do it in blue. I'm going to show you what I do, and then I'm going to move it close to me and do it because I have to put my head over to see. But what I like to do is kind of line up the body below where it's going, and then if I go in a straight line up, you can kind of go up and down and make sure you're going straight, and then you press down. I find, I'm just going to put my head here and do it, I find that I tend to get it straighter better. So I guess I could have been done a little bit more. Let's see, I'm probably gonna not do my luck here. Oh, I did it right on top of it, so just to make it a little bit longer. And I'll do the same thing for the little one. I'm gonna go down and up, just kind of a straight line. Actually, I need a little closer to me, and I'm trying not to put my head in the camera. There you go. And this one flew away. So that's how I got them nice and straight. You know, I've tried it before, just putting it down and it was crooked. So anyways, that up and down motion seems to work. So that's kind of the trick of the card, but let me just build the whole thing and I'll show you what I did. The paper, actually, I'll show you that too, since I'm going to put this aside in a second, is that Happiness Blooms paper of the same catalog. So it's this little polka dotted one, but it's nice, vibrant, fun colors. I really, really like it. Okay, so we're going to, in that same stamp set has Hello Beautiful, where is it? This one. I think the Thank You Very Much would look nice too. And I stamped it in 2 colors, and I just want to show you how I did that because I just thought it gave a little bit, I don't know, something nice to look at. A little different. So you can kind of see on my block, I stamped, you do the lighter color first. I kind of put the ink in half the block or whatever you want the one color, and then I'm going to flip it around, and then I'm going to do the other half in blue. And the reason why you do the lighter color first is if you go over it, it's okay, you know, it's okay, instead of wrecking the lighter color. And you get this two-toned stamping right there. So it's a little trick. It's kind of fun. So I'm just going to put this together really quick. Let's see inside. I'm trying to even think what the measurements were. I think it's 3 by 4. I think that's what it is. I think it's 3 by 4. Oh, I know I brought, oh, here it is. I knew I brought my snail over and then I couldn't find it. And this is just a regular size card. I'm going to off-center it a little bit here. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, I need to put the ribbon on. So I'm going to do that little ribbon hack where this is the navy gingham, which I love. I'm just going to cut a little bit and put it on the bottom. Oh, you know what? It's all right. I'm going to do it. I'm all discombobulated. I'm going to put it on the bottom, and then I'm going to slide my white piece in there because I have tape on there already. So that's, normally I wouldn't do that. A little tape on top so you know it's going to stick. Okay, here we go. Off center. And now I'm going to take this and I'm just going to slide it in. Normally I would put this on first. It's a little higher. You know what? Look, I'm going to do that again because I stamped it up a little too high. I cut up 2 pieces. So let's do that again. We're going to ink up the hello. And then we're going to do the beautiful. And then I'm going to do it this way so I know I have it where I want it. Put my ribbon up a little high. There we go. Hello, beautiful. And now we'll tape it. Not everything works on the first try. Okay, there we go. And so what I did for the, hopefully these are enough room for these guys. There we go. The antenna, so I kind of, what I call dry mounted them. I'm going to put them down first. Make sure I get them where I want them. And there's two different size antennas, a big and a little. So the big one, even if you go on the, this is hard to do without your head over it. There you go. Even if you don't, if you get the antenna on the body, it's the same color. So it's okay. And I have dimensionals, so I'm going to use the mini dimensionals, work great for the butterflies, particularly for the little one. And I'll finish it off with the bow. There we go, my fingers weren't working. So now I'll line it up with the antenna. There we go. There. And then the bow, I like to, when I tie ribbon, I leave it attached to the spool, because sometimes you might guess how much you need, but a lot of times I guess incorrectly. So if I leave it on with a spool, then I can always untie it. 3, 2, 1. I hardly ever get phone calls on my cell phone, and there we go. Okay, so that is a little bit on the shorter side, so I just flip it around and then make my, actually I'm going to do it this way. I'm all mixed up today. I'm going to do the little bow this way, and then, because you need more when you loop it around. So it might look like the bow is going to be upside down, but it won't be, even though I'm doing it upside down. There we go. And here we go. So there is my little Hello Beautiful card. And I have to the inside, because navy's so dark, I already cut out a piece for the inside. And I've lost my snail. Put that on side. And I'm not sure what I want this card to be, so I didn't stamp any words on the inside. I'll do that when I'm ready to send it. So that's how I do the bodies of the butterfly. That's what I wanted to show you. Just kind of go that up and down motion, and then I seem to get it straight. And it's such a fun set to use. I want you to be able to use it and be happy with it. So thank you so much for watching, even with my little mistakes and mishaps. This is Christine Josty from Mail Something Pretty. Have a great day.